Hello everybody and welcome back to F1 TS Hub. We don't have any racing tonight. A lot of our drivers have been waiting for it to find out what tier they will be racing in for Season 11. Alongside me I've got the one and only Odems. Hello Odems.
Hello, good to be here as usual.
So as we mentioned, it's the tiers announcement. So for the first time ever we have three tiers: the Podium, the Pinnacle and the Prestige tier. Odems, how are these tiers decided? Can you recap what happened last week in qualifying night?
Yeah, so basically we just had 60 drivers, sign-ups filled almost instantly. We had three time slots, 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m. And we had a 30-minute practice session, and each driver had to just go balls to the wall and set the quickest lap that they possibly could. And we would take these laps, not just these laps into consideration, but other stuff such as time trial times and past seasons they've raced with us, and we would sort them into respective tiers.
Yeah, and that's what I've been working on with my team over the last week, and we've got some pretty exciting tiers. I mean, Odens, we spoke about it earlier in the week. The Prestige tier, our new top tier at 9 p.m., is separate. The whole field was separated in qualifying night by 0.8 of a second. That's all 20 drivers. That's just incredible.
Yeah, really good, especially considering a lot of drivers are also just on the soft tires as well. It's going to be an interesting season for sure, especially with the next race at Austria. It's going to be tight. If the whole grid is 8 tenths close in Bahrain, guess what's going to be in Austria?
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty insane, and I can't wait to see everyone out there back on track. So Odems, let's start with the podium tier, which of course will be racing at 7 p.m. every Friday night. Let's quickly run through it. We can see Green Finn, Lukey, you having a giggle, Jonas, Spider Atlas, Reflow, Joret, Jaw, Alan, Mathis, Emphatix, Straw Blonde, Rex, Maverick, Dan's Car, Luns, White, Z4, Hersto, Daniil, and Razart. What do you make of that lineup?
Um, a bit surprised to see Empatix and Jor down there. I would expected them to be in Pinnacle, especially since Jor was in Pinnacle last season. It's good to see Greenfield on the top of that list as well, though. We've spoken about him improving throughout the season. It's good to see him up there. And Jones, I think he could have a good season in podium midfield.
Yeah, your mic's messing up a bit, but definitely, of course, you got the race premium drivers: Greenfin, Lukey, Jaw, Emphatic, and Razart. And if you were early title favorites, Odems, there's got to be a few of them there. I think Odems is just sorting out his microphone as it was being all fuzzy. Hello to everyone watching. Um, Yeah, we can. Odems, I was just saying, title contenders. We've got a lot of new drivers in this tier. Who would you back for a title run this season?
You have to just look at the established names such as Jor, Luki, Jonas. I think those are people. See the top. Razor as well. Razor didn't even get to have a running quality night, so who knows? Maybe he has some unlocked pace. Of the new guys, I don't know. Maybe you having a giggle. He seemed rather quick in qualifying night. So yeah, that's obviously these are just face predictions, but yeah, that's who you could possibly see at the top for podium.
Yeah, it's nice to see Green Finn right there. He looks like he's ready for a race. Hopefully he can put in a title challenge. Of course, you got the season 9 champion Lukey in there as well. So Jonas coming off the back of beating Razor in season 10 and of course scoring his first podium. So lots of exciting names, and of course, as you mentioned, you don't know how some of the new guys are going to fare, but podium tier 7 p.m. it's going to look pretty exciting. Let's move on to the Pinnacle tier. So this is our top tier last season. It now races at 8 o'clock on Friday evenings, and we can see a lot of established names at F1 TS Hub in here. Heading the list, of course, is Kevin the Bugster. So we've got quite a few race premium drivers, ODMs, and quite a few drivers who raced with us previously. That is going to look a pretty close championship all the way through.
Yeah, the Pinnacle tier consists of drivers who've gotten a lot quicker as the season has gone on. Kevin the Bookster being at the top of that list pretty much exemplifies this. They were more middle of the pack last season on the podium. Now they're on the cusp of prestige, which we'll get into in a minute. So it just shows the great progress that they've made.
Yeah, definitely. Do you just want to run through the list with us for us, Odems? And of course, don't forget, Learning the Wheel has changed his name. That's just below D90.
Yeah, so we have Kev, the Bookster. We have Wama, who was in the Pinnacle tier last season. Samster, D90. Ali Diaz, who I believe is learning the wheel.
Yeah.
Matt also made a significant improvement. We have Lawrence, and who also was close to getting into Prestige, to be fair to him. We have Matt Your Daddy, Gazaman, Stifler, Dweller, Cobblers, Lamine. We have a new driver, Oliem, who I believe uses no assist, so it'll be interesting to see what he does. We have Cloudy Balloons, Nick Geo7, also another new driver, Tej, and King Don Martin, who has shown a lot of excitement to joining TS Hub.
Yeah, he definitely did. And then, of course, Odems, you got yourself in this tier, but the Prestige tier, the new 9 o'clock, our top tier F1 TS Hub. And as you mentioned, the whole tier was separated in their qualifying night times by 0.8 of a second. And that was with a couple of drivers running some soft compounds. And my goodness, this is got to be one of the most competitive tiers across the whole F1 community.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just so excited just listening off these names. They're familiar names. They're people you know are quick. People you'll see on the top of time trial leaderboards. People you'll see on the top of standings in other leagues. It's stacked, for sure.
So we got Beast House, of course, the defending champion as he heads into the Prestige tier for season 11. He has got to try and defend his crown against his fellow 19 drivers. Malloy's made a huge improvement. He was second quickest on the night in terms of lap time on qualifying night, so he's made a good improvement. Skeeven's new to the league. Everyone knows about himself, though. Switchy is also new. Techno Thriller moving up from the Pinnacle tier. Noek, Julian, of course, is new. Quite a good time there on qualifying night. MLA, of course, the defending Constructors Champion with Sean just behind. Odems yourself, you didn't complete a run on Supers, but you made it into the Prestige tier nevertheless. VSR Charles, formerly known as Flair. Kian, our Pinnacle tier champion. So he's moved up and he's sitting right in the midfield. The podium tier champion. He's moved up. Sitting right in the middle of the field. And will he be able to compete for this Prestige tier championship? We'll have to wait and see. It's Heskey time. He's back after, I believe he raced in season 8 last, Odems? 7, season 7. Fletcher Boy, which previously was known as Vanes. James Slater, he finished a solid, I believe, 6th or 5th position in the 4th in the Pinnacle tier last season. Yeah. So good thing we got the stats man with us. Tempfear, his return. Of course, he won the championship in season 5. He's the only driver ever to win the entire every race on the calendar in a season. So season 5, he took the full maximum points. So be interesting to see what he can do on his return. D Fletcher is new. That is Vanis, formerly known as Vanis. Fletcher Boy is new. Black Mamba, of course, joined us last season. Lickle Blocks is new. And then you got Mally, who all season. So Odems, again, there's an predict a few title contenders in that list.
I mean, you have to give it, put Beast's name in the hat there. He's obviously the benchmark for a lot of people, so dominant. MLA as well. He's made a switch to the wheel. He's signed to the esports team. We know his pace. We know what he's capable of. So he's obviously up there as well. And as you said, all these names, anyone can win a race here.
Yeah, they definitely can. And as you see next to everyone's name, it says apply for a contract. So myself and head of teams Jamie did a tutorial video earlier on tonight. It's been uploaded to our video channel and you can find it on the website as well. Head over to the team contract page and you can read and watch that video to find out what you need to do next. We've got a week before teammate selection, which is next Friday. And in each tier, a team will sign one driver. So head over and start applying for teams that meet you meet their criteria. So again, that's your stats at F1 TS Hub. head over there and see what team takes your fancy. Of course, if you would like to be selected by someone as a pre-arranged teammate, then you don't need to do anything. You'll just need to wait till next Friday, and that other driver in your team will offer you a place, and you can of course then accept and get that drive. So, Odems, anything else you'd like to add before we leave it there and wish everyone best of luck with their team contract negotiations?
Not really. Just to say, I'm so excited about this season. It's probably going to be one of our best for sure. I love this new team contract feature. I'm gonna have to get my agent on the phone, get my name out there. And,
Can you give us a little sneak peek of who you're going to apply for?
I don't know. I'm a very highly sought after driver, you know. Teams all across the board looking for my signature, so I have to keep it under wraps for now.
Alright, well, there you have it. Head over to team contracts on the website www.f1tshub.com, and it'll be under the more section at the navigation. Thank you all for watching. Best of luck to all of our drivers in Season 11, and of course we can't wait to be going live and going racing in Australia on the 4th of May, which is round 1 for Season 11. Of course, the day before on Thursday, you will have Media Day. So, Odems, thank you very much for joining me. Again, best of luck, and thank you to all those who took part in qualifying night. Yeah, enjoy.